Hey YouTube, this is Wrestling Beast Park Fan 62. Here's a quick video I decided to do real quick. Here are some cheap Halloween ideas. Um, Now you don't have to do these, which is fine, but here is just some ideas. Now we are at roughly halfway to Halloween point, so you have like 149, 148 days till Halloween. So first is lights. Now there are you can get either LED or regular lights, depending on what you feel like and so forth. Now, please note this: with LEDs, um, they can be very iffy because they may say they will last for 10 years and so, but sometimes you may only get one or maybe two seasons out of them. I've had that happen myself with more Christmas lights than Halloween lights. But so keep that in mind. My best solution is if you know you're going to go through lights, I would highly suggest the regular incandescent. You can get them at Walmart. They're around like three. I think they were like 385 at Walmart or something like that. They're probably going to be a little bit more this year, so I would say look at about $4 or so. So keep that in mind. Now, the other thing. As far as decorations are concerned, Walmart would be your best bet in this because they usually have some great decorations at reasonable prices. Um, so if you are on a budget, the best thing to do is look for like hanging things, um, maybe like the spider webs because the spider webs you see people use like on bushes, around poles and stuff like that. That is about $2. So and it goes pretty far. So keep that in mind. As far as hanging things are concerned, like you can get a lot of small things. A lot of the small things are going to be around $3 or so. So that is a good alternative as well. Now, if you want to splurge on some of the bigger things, please note that they are going to be more. Some of the bigger things are going to be around 15, $20. So keep that in mind. Next are inflatables. Walmart usually has some of the best inflatables selection for Halloween. Now, while they may not have as big selection as a Lowe's, as a Home Depot, as a some of the other stores, they usually have a pretty good selection. They usually have a good selection of just regular type of inflatables, and then stuff like Nightmare Before Christmas and all that other type of stuff. So keep that in mind. Also, the other best place to look as well are two sites. One, yardinflatable.com. Um, Yard Inflatable does carry Jimmy issued inflatables for Halloween and Christmas, as well as other holidays throughout the year. Um, they also carry accessories, so stuff like ropes, light bulbs, fans, stuff like that. So keep that in mind. The other place I would say as well to look, I would be very careful if you do, is eBay because some of the times people are not always honest on eBay as far as what they're selling um, and the price. So keep that in mind. Um, Now, if you are looking for cemetery stuff, tombstones, stuff like that, I would say Walmart is a good choice as well because they do carry good size, different size tombstones at good prices. I know you can find small tombstones for about, I think it's like $2, $3, somewhere in there. Now you can get in pastures, you can get like a pack of five or six small ones for like, I think it was like 15, 20 bucks. Um, some of the bigger ones are nice as well. The other place I would highly suggest looking, some of the times, one would be parties like Party City. They are good. They of course they are going to be more, depending on your price range, and then also the other one like will be more as well, but it is good. Is Spirit Halloween. They usually have a good selection. Um, I know a lot of them will say RIP, but they do have some cool looking ones. Um, Now, if you are looking for animatronics, um, to put in a corner, whatever, I would say the best places for that typically would be Lowe's or Home Depot for this. I know Home Depot or Lowe's, I'm sorry, has gotten a lot better with animatronics for this year. So keep that in mind. Now, if you are looking for like the big piece for your yard, I would highly suggest Home Depot if you can find them. This is the big one, is if you can find them, because as soon as they come out, a lot of the time, people snatch them up right away. So keep that in mind. Um, so I would suggest something like the 12-foot skeleton, the 12-foot witch. Uh, I know there's a 12-foot werewolf and something else. So keep that in mind. They are expensive, unfortunately. They are almost $400 in that ballpark. So keep that in mind. Um, you can do eBay, but again, the problem with that is people aren't always honest with their pricing. So sometimes it would be better just to buy it from Home Depot itself than trust somebody from eBay. Plus, you have to pay for shipping, and so shipping for something like that would be very expensive. Same if you would buy like a blow mold. So keep that in mind. Um, Now, the last thing is this. Um, Fog machines. Now, fog machines can be very iffy with this because fog machines, especially if you buy the smaller ones, they are not built that well. I have one right now I need to work on. Um, but the thing about it is I will do this more as it gets closer to Halloween on fog machine safety as well as maintenance for it. But the thing about fog machines are you need to make sure they always have solution in it. Also, make sure it is approved solution because you, I'm not. First of all, I'm not sure how a lot of those fog machines would handle like homemade solution or something like that. Now, as far as fog machine cleaner is concerned, um, don't buy the store made fog machine solution. It's typically not good. You can make the same thing at home, typically for a lot cheaper as well. I did it for mine several years ago. It did fine. Um, so keep that in mind. Um, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, put them down below, and I'd be happy to answer them the best to my ability. So happy halfway to Halloween.